What is up, my fellow nerds and gangsters? How goes it? Welcome to the Spiffy Nerd Herder channel. Let me move over so you can see the good stuff behind me. Ooh, look at that. That's the image. Oh, let me silence my phone here. That's the image Star Wars Theory posted a little earlier. Um, Yo, what's up? So, it's been a while since I have been on the channel, mostly because I've been making a movie. Making a movie takes a lot of time. So we have picture locked. Picture lock means that essentially that no more editorial changes happen. That doesn't mean all visual effects are done. The reason you picture lock is so that visual effects can move forward. So you know what frames you're affecting of each particular take and whatever it might be. What's up, guys? So like the video first off because I like likes. But so picture lock, but so visual effects has already been going on for multiple weeks. There's some fantastic stuff, including this shot right here, which really looks great. You'll have to wait and see when, where, what's going on, all that jazz. But picture lock is mostly important for sound, because once sound starts working, it's time consuming and tedious to have to make adjustments to the sound edit, just because that's the way it kind of all works. So I see a lot of you are saying what's up. I want to answer your questions as much as I can without giving away spoilers. So please, hey, it's Star Wars Theory. He's here. I just talked to him today. What's up, Mr. Theory? And yeah, so hit me with your questions, guys. Any trailer release date? They're working on that, and the trailer's pretty sweet. But I don't think there's a release date. So, not quite yet. Today was the first teaser. If you haven't checked it out, please go to Star Wars Theory's channel and check out some teaser stuff there. So, Dantana from the Yay asked, is there going to be a scene with Vader Starfighter? You better believe it! There's a scene with Vader Starfighter. Our guys have been hard at work designing the Starfighter and space and all that stuff. And space is much more than a bunch of stars. All right, so Shane Reuter's asking, how far are you guys into visual effects? Man, we are in the trenches right now. We got multiple artists from around the world, from Europe, New Zealand, South America, United States, all working very hard to get this going. Well, not to get it going, it's already been going, but to really finish this on time by December 20th. Lord Gaelic has asked, when will you start production on episode 2? You know, episode 2 honestly depends on you guys, if it happens. It depends on how many views it gets and how popular, or not how popular, that's the wrong way to put it, but how much people like it. Because as you guys know, Star Wars Theory is just, he's bankrolling this out of his own pocket, knowing he's going to lose the money, simply because he likes Star Wars and he wants to give something back to the fans. And so if he feels that people really like it and the traction is really good, then we're going to make a second episode. And we want to make a second episode because the first episode is freaking awesome. And the second and third episodes are even better. So I hope when it does come out that you share it with everybody you know, that it gets 1 million views in the first 24 hours. And then it goes on to get like 87 million views overall. And it's awesome. Okay. What other questions you guys got? Shane says that he just dropped the release date. I did just drop the release date, but Star Wars Theory dropped it first. So it's December 20th is what we're going for. Yeah. What's up? All right. Hit like. What's up, Scottyverse? Long time, no chat. What other questions do you guys got? Well, while you guys are thinking of questions, so what I've been doing today is I've been reviewing a variety of visual effects shots along with cutting in Jesse Gomez's dialogue for Darth Vader, and it's sounding sweet. And so what I do is I just drop in the takes. So I choose the performance, and oftentimes that means, you know, if he says a line of Luke, I am your father, I might take the Luke from one take, the I am from another take, and your father from another take. So, you know, Frankensteining something together. But as the editor and director, I do that, and then I deliver the what's called an AAF, or basically it's a special file to the sound guys, and they make it sound like it's coming out of the respirator and all that jazz. I don't do any of that. Okay. Hey, Jesse Gomez is here. What's up, Jesse? If that's the same Jesse Gomez that's doing our Vader voice. Thumbs up. All right, Lord Gaelic, ready to play Miss Windu. I have the wardrobe and my custom built lightsaber. All right, man. Send in an audition to vaderfanfilm@gmail.com. All right. All right, so says G, will there be more CGI effects than practical effects or vice versa? So that's a great question, Seth. So we knew going into this that we would be hard-pressed in post-production to get all of the visual effects done because Star Wars Theory wanted to release in December. And so we did as much practical things on set as we could. And so that meant the biggest practical effects we did is we added smoke for shots that didn't involve a green screen. You can't use smoke with a green screen because it messes up the keying, even though, oh, that's a whole other story. But we added a lot of flashing lights and stuff like that. So we rented light panels that did special flashing lights to mimic the blasters and the lightning and stuff like that. So we would not have to add that in post. But things like blasters and lightsabers and the lightsaber lit up. It was a practical lighting up lightsaber like they use in the sequel trilogy. We used that. So we tried to do as much as we could practically. We couldn't do sparks because of fire permits and stuff like that. So those are all being added. And blaster bolts and the actual glow of the lightsaber, the core and everything to make it really look like a lightsaber would be great. Those are all post. Okay. Thanks, Scotty Burrs, for sharing on Facebook and liking. You guys should all be like Scotty Burrs and like and share on Facebook. Okay. Any lightsaber duels? There's lightsabers. I'll say that. There is lightsabers. Okay. So I spoke with our sound designer today, who we have brought on board, and he's going to have some great stuff. He's got a team already assembled, and it's going to be incredible. He's got a lot of great ideas, and it's going to be really fantastic. All right, so Christian Santiago, how's the music for the movie going? It's going good. So me and Jacob Cadmus, or Jacob Cadmus and I, let's have proper grammar, spoke for a good hour and a half last week, and he's hard at work. And I'm excited. I mean, I am super, super excited for what he's gonna give you guys. So I'm expecting the first parts of the film, like his first pass, this weekend, roughly, and I'll give notes, and we'll go from there. But what we talked about primarily is we talked about the emotional through line of Vader. I don't like to give... what's up? Say hi.
Hi.
This is Luke. I am your father, Ramirez. Okay, go, please. What was I talking about? Oh, we talked about the through line of Vader and when certain emotional beats occur in the film. Because I don't like to say, you got to use trumpets here, you got to use French horns here, you got to use percussion here. I like to let him determine that because, well, let's be honest, he knows a lot more about it than I do, and we've hired him because he's good. So there's no reason for me to micromanage, but I do tell him generally how the audience should be feeling, and probably more importantly, what is Vader feeling in a given moment, because this is Vader's movie. My biggest direction to everybody, visual effects, sound, music, is this is Vader's movie. If you can concentrate on what Vader's feeling and where he is at as a character in whatever given moment you're doing, that's your North Star. Do that. Okay. Let's see here. This picture just upped the hype. Yeah, it did. This is like a fraction of what we got for you guys, too. Shane Reuter, any tips for small directors and stuff? Trying to make movies, and I have many scripts for full-length feature films, but the only experience I have is my cringe Star Wars fan series. Any ideas on how to get better? I would say start small. Get a big idea that you can do small. I think but focus on the story first and foremost. The biggest thing that I think any filmmaker should know is that story is the one thing you get for free. You don't need an amazing budget to do a great story. There are variations of virtually every film you can tell, on a limited budget, Star Wars included, I think. And I think we're kind of doing that in this case. We knew we couldn't do Rogue One space battles. We knew we could have some space shots, but uh, um, we sorry, I'm getting a bunch of text and I'm stopping. Um, but we had to. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, story. Get a story. That's the big thing that's free. So start with your story. Okay. Let's see here. All right. How many sequels? We're determining that. So we have the entire script for the entire series, and we're trying to determine how to break it up. So there will either be 3 total episodes or 5 total episodes, and it depends on a lot of factors. It depends on how much we can shoot at a time, and so we're thinking about that. It depends on a lot of factors. I would love to do 3 because 3 is a nice trilogy, but maybe 5, and split it up into smaller little bits, which will be cool too. I mean, it'll just be a little bit more hype for you guys. Okay, Tucker T, what's up, Tucker? Why so dope? Because I know you, man. All right. Detona from the Yay says Anakin's betrayal, Jacob Cadmus's version. That would be awesome. You did a good job with that. All right. How much character development can we expect for the Jedi? Asked Dinu. Sorry if I butchered your name. A lot. I mean, we've really tried to make all of the characters in this film not caricatures, to give them all arcs, to give them all something to be invested in as an audience, the Jedi included. All right. Eric Gordon, any advice for composers to meet filmmakers? You should definitely have a website, and you should. I think the biggest thing for me is you need to have something that's been scored to picture. So maybe you haven't been hired to do a film, but that's okay. Get a film that you can, strip the audio out of, or that doesn't have music, and do a score to that as a sample, and just spread it around as much as you possibly can. Honestly, if a composer sends me something that is just music, to me, that's not that big a selling point. I have to see if a composer can score to picture or not, because that is a huge, huge part, knowing how to score to picture and tell the story in that way, visual, with the visuals, rather than just doing a big, epic fanfare theme that sounds cool. So that would be my biggest advice. All right. Darth Hammer says, will the audio be configured in uncompressed multi-channel surround? Ooh, man, you're asking the deep questions. It's going to be stereo. Hate to break it to you. 5.1 is very, very time-consuming, very expensive, because of the time. And we have a tight release date, and ultimately this is on YouTube. So, but stereo is going to be great. It's going to sound awesome. Okay, so Jam Suarez says, confirming, guys, 50 or 15 minutes of episode. Not 50. Not 50. Well, that would be a lot of work. We would never make December if that were the case. Okay, have you been shown the upcoming teaser yet? Seth, my man, I've seen everything. Star Wars Theory is actually really taking the lead on the trailers because I'm so busy with the film, and so he's kind of taking the big lead on doing the trailers, and so I have kind of taken a back seat to it, but it's pretty cool seeing him do his thing in this case. Okay, JK Ultra, what character is Dylan Poor going to voice? And do you agree with Star Wars Theory when he didn't like Dylan's take on Darth Vader? That's a loaded question, and probably not one I'm going to answer. Sorry, man. But Dylan is going to play another character. I just won't let you know which yet. Okay. Noiseless. For Mace Windu part, do you have to be black? I would say that is one of the requirements. Yep. All right. Shane Reuter, I got some Star Wars fan footage for you to practice with. Live action and space scenes if you want to practice your music. Hey, that's cool. So, who asked up here? Who asked about music? I can't remember. But whoever asked about music, connect with Shane Reuter. He's got some footage for you to practice on. That's pretty cool. All right, Dinu, will you guys do a crawl? There is... You'll have to wait and see. All right. Can we purchase a poster of Episode 1 art Star Wars Theory posted earlier to help with the financial side? That's a question for him. It's a big legal minefield of what we can do and what we can't, and we're really trying to follow all the rules, both ethically and morally, but also just legally. We want to be sure we're abiding by Lucas's film's rules because we want to be around to make Episode 2. I mean, ultimately, I can't stress this enough of how much this is for the fans and how much we really just want to make something good for you guys. It's not about, hitting a home run and, making $300 trillion. Like that's why Disney makes Star Wars movies, is to make money, which they're a business, and I fully support that. But we're kind of, we really want to make this film because we love Star Wars, and that's our driving force. Okay. Will it be released on Star Wars Theory's channel when it comes out? Yeah, it's going to be on Star Wars Theory's channel. It will not be released on my channel because it's his movie, ultimately. I'm just the director, and not that that's a small part, but he has the access. He has the platform for the most people to see it. Okay, is there a bad feeling about this moment in the fan film? Oh, my friends, you will have to see. It's in one of the episodes. I'll say that. It's in one of the episodes. Ben Barone, excited for December? I'm assuming that question's for everybody. If you're excited for December, if you're excited for this film, if you have any sort of inkling of anticipation, please hit like. Because I hope everybody loves it. Okay. The DJD show. Only heard good things about the fan film so far. Well, of course, because you're hearing it only from us. But it's good. I mean, the people who have seen it, there's a handful of people who have seen it that have needed to see it because they've been doing voices or whatever it might be. Like, if Jesse Gomez is still watching, let us know what you thought of the cuts, because he's seen it. Bradley Klein, who's doing the Sidious voice, who we're recording on Friday, has seen it. And a few other people have seen it. But generally, the response is, I mean, not generally, universally, the response has been really great. It's just... I'm just waiting to hear what you guys think. I mean, that's what really matters. So, hey, Mike, let's talk Star Wars. What's up, man? All right. All right, so Tucker T says, I hope people realize what an incredible filmmaker you are. They are lucky to have you on. Tucker, I'll pay you later. So Tucker was my post-production supervisor when I was an editor. And Tucker's a fantastic filmmaker and a really great friend. If you haven't, check out Tucker's YouTube channel. He does a lot of cool videos, a lot with his kids and a lot of other things as well. But Tucker's awesome. Okay, will we see any new creative Force abilities? Yeah, so there is a few new things Force-wise that you will have not seen before. That we've kind of taken from Legends, and a few other things that we've just kind of thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if this happened? But it's all within the context of what would really be possible. Like, if you guys recall, when they did Episode 3, one of the big things, they wanted to make the Anakin Obi-Wan fight incredibly amazing, but they knew at the same time they couldn't have them doing all this weird, off-the-wall stuff because it wouldn't fit with the original trilogy. And so we've kind of taken that approach where we have said, what could conceivably happen with the Force? And we've gone that route and just pushed it as far as we possibly could. And I think it's going to be awesome. So Jesse Gomez says, the cut of the film I saw was amazing. You guys are going to really enjoy it. It's my Darth Vader voice. No spoilers, Jenny. No spoilers. Okay. Asking a friend about the Ewoks. Oh, of course there's Ewoks. There's Ewoks. There's Porgs. It's everything in this movie. Everything. All right, so the Imperial Jedi. Hello there. Excited for this fan film. Can't wait. You better believe it. Will Palpatine say do it? So the idea of having lines from the movies, I'm gonna answer a general question with this one. There's a trillion different lines that are just so iconic from the movies. Like, I find your lack of faith disturbing, or do it, or I am your father, or I am altering the deal. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Um, to be honest, we've tried to stray away from a lot of those things. Why? Because A, most fan films do that. And usually when you hear those lines, you're like, yeah, that line, and it takes you out of the story. Two, the real Star Wars movies don't do that. They don't rehash lines over and over and over and over again. With the exception, of course, of, I have a bad feeling about this, those little, winks of reusing lines. But we wanted something that felt Star Wars, but that was original at the same time. And so we have not filled this with just lines from the movies. One of the things Jesse Gomez said when he read the script is he said, wow, you guys have done such a good job of capturing Vader's voice. Like, you just read it and it sounds like Vader. And so that a lot, I can't thank enough, I really tried on that. Nikolai Vipe Olsen, our other writer, really tried on that. And of course, Star Wars Theory. We really tried to capture Vader's voice without rehashing lines from the films. I'm just going to dim my screen here a little bit, guys. Running low on battery. Okay. All right. Come on. Yes, I'm ready to see it. I don't care if it's good or bad. I'm still getting love because it's Darth Vader. Okay. I don't know why I can't scroll down all your comments, guys. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. I'm back. There was a lag on all this. I apologize. Okay. Well, there aren't any bloopers. Yeah, we'll put together a blooper reel. As I've edited, I got together a few. There's not too many of them, but there will be some sort of bloopers. Okay. All right. I wish this was canon. Rhino Cockroach. Dude, me and you both. Okay. All right. Trying to go back to see where I cut out here. Oh. Darth Sayon says, I hope to see you direct more projects in the future. Yeah, me too, man. I like directing. It's cool. Please put "it's unfair" in the movie. Can you imagine Darth Vader saying that? It's unfair. Will we learn how Mace Windu survive? Ooh, you're going to have to wait and see on that. All right. I love the interaction. Thanks, dude. I like interacting with you guys. That's why I do it. There wasn't budget for bloopers. It was an efficient shoot. It was an efficient shoot, let me tell you. Getting all this in 4 days was... You had to be efficient. You had to be. I mean, when you guys see this, you're going to be like, they shot that in 4 days? Crazy! But it was sweet. It was more actually like 3.5 days, to be honest. But that's a story for another time. All right. Jon Snow. Or Joe Snow, excuse me. What's up, Master Spiffy Nerd Herder? You better believe it, Spiffy. Just want to say if it is possible to learn the power of cinematography. I'm just an aspiring director ending high school. Of course, yeah, definitely is. By cinematography, I assume you're meaning along the lines of, using camera. Cinematography is like the art of lighting and camera work and stuff. Watch movies. That's the biggest tip I can give you. Just watch a lot of movies. All right. So, will Anakin face his greatest enemy, this Sandman from Spider-Man 3? There is sand in one of the episodes. All right. Phil Swift Daily. Looking spiffy today. I try, man. All right. If you had an unlimited budget, what movie would you make? Star Wars? Is that an acceptable answer? Jax Hughes, do you have a cameo? I don't. Although if I had a cameo in any of the episodes, it probably should have been this one. So I just may not have a cameo at all. All right. How could you write how could you write a story that's not copying but similar to another story? Um, that's a really good question. One that I think, I mean, honestly, I can probably answer that question much better once you've seen the film without giving away a lot of spoilers. So, guys, my battery's about to die pretty soon, so I won't be able to keep this up much longer. So, hit like, please. Um, Again, my battery's about to die. I got 8% left, and it's going fast. This is not where the fun begins. Okay, Joe Snow, will there be a twist in episode 1? There's twists everywhere in this film. Everywhere. So, all right. What would you do or change with a bigger budget for the fan film? I wouldn't change much, to be totally honest. Um, I can charge my device, Jax, but I don't know where my charger is. I can put my phone down for 2 seconds if you guys will let me. Um, if you'll let me go get my charger. What do you guys think? Should I go get my charger? Let me know. All right, let me go get my charger real quick. I'm gonna put my phone down since I don't know what shouldn't be seen in this room. Okay, I'll be right back. No, Luke. All right, guys, 1 second. Let's hope that works. Okay. I think that's charging now. Okay, so, all right. What if Star Wars Theory picked up the phone and saw his face? That would be quite a face reveal. You guys are in for a treat when it comes to his face reveal. Let me tell you. All right, the lack of light was disturbing. Yes, it was. Okay, so there's no more questions. So back to picture lock. So what we first did is we edited the first scene of the film. Not the first scene. I mean, we edit the scene we edited first had the most visual effects in it, and so that the reason being is so we could get visual effects started. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stumbling on that. Okay, Noiseless. What software are you editing the fan film in? It's called Avid Media Composer. Okay, is Star Wars Theory athletic? He is. Yes, he's athletic. I don't want to go into too much more detail because I want you guys to be surprised on who he is and what he looks like and everything. It's gonna blow your mind. All right. Will we be seeing you at the Directors Awards? I'll hold my own award ceremony. Does that count? All right. Is he chubby or not? I'm kind of chubby too, so no hate. No. No, he's not chubby. Okay, is Star Wars Theory Hayden Christensen? Now that is a question that I've been asked a million times. I'll let you be curious. How about that? Okay, if you want to know what Star Wars Theory looks like, take a look at his new logo. It changed from Anakin's face a few months back. I hadn't noticed. All right, well, Darth Vader utilized the Force in ways we haven't seen before. So somebody asked a similar question to this just a tad earlier. We have gone, yes, we will learn, we will see things about the Force that we have not seen before, but that still fall in the realm of what we know is possible. So, for instance, Darth Vader will not be creating a massive time warp and sending stars through a supernova and melting the universe. You know, he's not going to be doing stuff that's like, okay, this isn't Star Wars anymore. It's still Star Wars. But you do see Vader in some pretty awesome stuff. Okay. All right. Vader versus Sidious in the fan film. There's scenes with Vader and Sidious in it. Or a scene with Vader and Sidious in it. All right. Let's Talk Star Wars says Star Wars Theory was not what I expected when I met him. No, he really, yeah, he's not exactly what you would expect when you meet him. Okay, 7 months of curiosity, and then a person by the name of Danny Ramirez said, haha, that would be cool. And then I know he wasn't. Star Wars Theory even knew about this theory. I'm not sure if I missed something about that. The charger. Sorry, guys. My charger stinks. Okay. Will you destroy the Yuzong Vong with one force push? That'd be cool. All right. Did you ever tell your son Luke, I'm your father, while holding the fist? Dude, who do you take me as? Of course I did. All right. It is no, I am your father. You are right, Jax Hughes. Very misquoted line. Very misquoted line. All right. Star Wars Theory is clearly a clone. Well, clearly, obviously. What you missed is Star Wars Theory hating Christensen. All right. Let's. What are the questions you guys have about the film or the editing process? Wind it down here fairly soon. So the film has. Is Star Wars Theory going to have a cameo? That'd be cool. That would be cool. Danny, your family is deep in Star Wars, and it was a pleasure to hear you talk about them. They are deep in Star Wars. You better believe it. All right. Will we see Anakin's mother? Won't answer that one. Star Wars Theory is an Elvis clone. Dude, how did you know? How? Why not Premiere or Final Cut Pro? I used to edit on Premiere a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Sorry, guys. I'm just adjusting my charger here. My phone is ghetto. All right. But then I switched to Avid about 10 years ago. So I've been editing on Avid since. Avid Media Composer is the industry standard when it comes to editing films. And so that's just always what I've edited on. All right. Will the movie be presented in 4K on YouTube? We're waiting to see about that. I don't know yet. We shot in 4K. All right, the film is not YouTube Red. No, it's not. Is there any cool space shots? Yes, there is. All right, guys. Despite the charger, my phone is still dying, albeit slower. So I may have to sign off here in a few seconds. I am Spiffy Jax. You better believe it. I hope you're Spiffy too. No, Mace Windu is not cast yet. He is not cast. All right. During his time in LA, has Star Wars Theory tried tacos? I don't know. You should ask him. He's tried Fatburger, and he really likes Fatburger. Star Wars Theory Easter egg is on his channel. Take a few seconds to notice it. Okay. All right, guys. Now that editing is locked, I'm going to be spending a lot more time doing visual effects reviews, working with sound, doing a little bit of visual effects myself. But I'm going to try to do a lot more videos, for the channel. I'm going to try to do 2 to 3 a week, but I just haven't been able to do it in the last few weeks because I've been so busy. Because more than anything, I want this movie to be good for you guys. Like, I work morning till bedtime, basically, on this film because I want it to be awesome. I want it to be good for you, for Star Wars Theory, because he's invested so much in this. And I never want him to feel by the end, wow, I wasted my money. And I want you guys to feel how much he cares about you and how much I care about the fans. Mostly just because I care about Star Wars, and I want Star Wars to be, incredible. So, I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to love it. And I think it's going to leave you on a cliffhanger where you're going to be pounding down the door for episode 2. And you guys will start the hashtag, Dan Ram for Lucasfilm or something like that, and then I'll go direct to big Star Wars film. or official Star Wars film. I shouldn't say big Star Wars film. All right, where can we see some of your past work? I gotta post some more stuff on my channel. There's some of my early short films that I did that you can check out. And so, but I do need to post some more stuff. I want to post the film I made to get into USC. That was a long time ago, but I still enjoy it. All right. I looked up Avid Media Composer and it said it's $49. I was like, that's it. And it says $49 a month. Yeah, it is. That's a subscription based. If you're a student, you can buy it for $300 flat out. That's what I would recommend doing. All right, guys. I'm at 2%, so I better sign off. You guys are awesome. Please hit like before we go. I love you guys, and I really, really hope you love this film because we are working our butts off to get it to you. Big thanks to the visual effects artists who are working tirelessly to get this to you guys, sound, everybody involved. And so, please, guys, remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do twice, and you'll be okay. So, see you later, guys.